What's up, guys? It's your girl, Matt Cox from MA Couture Crafting. I am your quilty BFF, and I got some sewing to do. So I started to just do it by myself, but that's boring. So I decided to go live because that's not boring. And I didn't realize how many people use me to, entertain themselves or put me on in the background. And I want to give the people what they want. So here me am hanging out with y'all this Sunday gloomy. No, this is Saturday gloomy day. At noon, we're going to stop because I'm going to run over to go shopping. So, yeah, we're doing the things. Good morning, Pam. What's up, Nancy? And I'm also trying to see when I can get the most people because I just kind of pop on whenever I want. And I'm kind of curious to know when people are actually watching, you know? You're gonna sew with me? Let's get to it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. I've forgotten. I haven't sewn on this since the last time we were together, which is a no-no. That's not good for me. But things have a way of getting done regardless. So I'm not going to stress about it. I am not going to stress about it. What's up, Annette? We're going to go to Sewing Arts. I need some. I've decided to pull a, what's her name? Ruby Star. We're going to do some Ruby Star. And I need to pull 2 more fabrics to go with this. Since we have a yard of this left over, and I want them to be red. I want to pull a red with that. So why am I doing red and lime green? Because we were talking about colors that people don't enjoy sewing with, and someone mentioned red, and I was like, red? I'm not scared of the color red, but apparently I am because I don't have any red. So I said, I'll fix that. I will fix that. So I'm going to do a red quilt. Well, we're going to add some serious red. I don't know what's going to happen there. Pam, do you you go to M&L often? Because I'm there pretty often. On a lot of months, I'm there at least once a week. People who watch the channel run into me at M&L all the time. It's kind of a thing. Nancy, I think I'm going to put orange with it, believe it or not. I think that's kind of what I'm feeling. I like orange and lime green, orange and red. It feels all about the same. Sort of. Sort of. I used to go all the time. But we'll see what they have. We'll see what they have. Press this. Open. Hey, Marla. Yeah, these colors are pretty. They chose them. I didn't. We all kind of did it together. Not you driving all the way from Riverside to go to M&L. What's in Riverside? They've got some stores. Haven't I done some stores in Riverside? What's in Riverside? What stores are in there? What's that Cocoon? Where's the Cocoon store? I like that store. Quilting Cocoon or Quilter's Cocoon? What am I thinking? Let's put that away. Block Lot. Quilter's Cocoon. I like that store. Especially for all your cape needs. For all your cape needs, Quilter's Cocoon is it. What pattern is this? Gemstones, right? It is Gemstones. All right, got it. Nah, they're not a Tula store. They really are not. And unfortunately, the store where I buy all of my Tula, the owner just passed, which breaks my heart. So I don't know what's going to happen to my store. I don't know what their plans are. But on the announcement, they talked about their store hours, so I guess it's still going. Yeah, they really don't have, but randomly they have some really nice pattern selections, especially if you like So Kind of Wonderful. And Quilter's Cocoon is an interesting store. Well, I'll do it. What's up, Chris? What's up, Catherine? Yeah, I had gone to the other one too. What was the name of it? It was, was it Jenny? Was it Jenny's? Yeah, was it? Yeah. Mm-hmm. There's a store called The Sewing Party, right? That I want to go to in, I think it's in Laguna Hills. I would prefer to run up there, honestly, but I don't think they're really open like to the public or open. You actually get stuff done. I like that. I can't wait to see how much fabric I have left on this to see if I can just lay them down. Not the way I just said that. Easy quilting corner, easy quilting corner, easy quilting corner. Where's easy? Easy quilting corner is, I know I've been there. I feel like I've done a, come on, where's easy quilting corner? Easy. Oh, where is it? It's not easy quilting corner. Where are they? Easy. Oh, it's not coming to me. Where's my other phone? I want to see it. Easy quilting corner. Have I been at Easy? It's in Riverside, so probably. Street View. Oh, it's been a long time. I think they were the first company, if my mind serves me correctly, to give me something because I was an influencer. And this was, yeah, and this was before I might have had 1,000 followers, maybe. Is this the store? Do they do Tuffets? Is this Easy Quilting Corner? No, I think this is a different store. No, that may be. Who knows? 91 Chicago. Catherine, I'm trying to do all these blocks right here for gemstones. We need a quilt store well, we have one, but we need another one that's near me. Open up a quilt store, you say? Okay. Wouldn't that be something? I believe I could do it if I'm being 100% honest. The issue with me opening up a store is the cost. You guys like, duh. If it was free, everybody would do it. But I'm talking about the cost of renting some property. That it's the property, not everything else. Everything else I think I can handle. It's that frightens me. I could probably get it and maintain it, but that very expensive rent on a slow month is nerve-wracking. But we need one in the area, but I don't know. I don't know that that's really one of my, well, I don't know. We'll see. No, Pam, I'm in LA proper, Los Angeles. And it's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. I think even huge stores like and Missouri Star and that Quarter Shop would also struggle. Hawthorne, they wouldn't struggle, but they would be trying to buy it. They'd be trying to buy the property because it's ridiculous. But who knows? Maybe I'll run into somebody who owns some property who's just like, whatever. Because there's so many abandoned buildings. It's just, I don't know. Maybe the right opportunity will come by. Because this is not going to stop. This building, this brand and whatnot, I think we're in it for the long haul, for the forever haul. Macro influencer. I appreciate that, Chris. I too enjoy a good pun. And that was a great one. I wish it were true. I wish I was a macro. You got to be over 100,000. Everything under 100,000 is a micro. But I wish it was a macro. But I honestly believe that if I can get 20,000 subscribers, I can get 100,000. I believe that I can. I see the 100,000 that I want. I just can't get them over here. I haven't been to the Nuso yet. I was looking at their video this morning about Zach was showing what they were able to do in a year and what's changed. And I'm going to pop up there. I just need to get through the next 2 weeks. If I can get through the next 2 weeks and come out on the other side, okay, then we will be doing all the things. It'll be insane. You guys will be like, then you guys will really think I'm everywhere. Pam, did you like the retreat? I've heard nothing but wonderful things about it. And now they have a classroom that can hold 75 people. A retreat with 20 people is like, whoa. 75 people? How many? I'd never get anything done because now I have to talk to 75 people, not 20, but 75. Have to talk to all of them. Have to. You're going to go at the end of the March? I wish I could, but I will be down during that time. The channel will be floating. Hopefully it'll be on autopilot. That's what we're shooting for. That's what we're supposed to be shooting for. But I haven't sewn for 2 days, so maybe my goals are not really aligned with everybody else's goals. They should be, but they have not been. Dang, 75 people. That's insane. That's the way to do a retreat throw. And honestly, I don't want to go to a retreat. I want to teach a retreat with 75 people. I wonder if I could get 75 people. Might be able to. I don't know. I don't know. You guys tell me if I did a retreat. So yeah, would y'all come? Would y'all come on out and hang out with me? Catherine said yes. Kathleen says yes. You would. Y'all have been asking me for a retreat, and you will get one. I just have some random things going on that is not allowing me to plan far ahead because some things are up in the air. But once my feet are planted firmly and some stuff has happened, then guys, we are going to hang out and play and have fun and enjoy all the quilty things. Pam, I don't think people from other states that are not used to SoCal prices would really appreciate that the way that I would love to do one. I think we got to get everybody kind of warmed up. Everything that I buy is expensive. And that's cool for me and mine, but asking others, I want to be cognizant of that. Although they know. But so even the amount of money that I need to make on the retreat, I'm not sure if I would be willing to spend it. So if I'm not willing to spend it, why the heck would I ask somebody else to? So to do one in SoCal. So I'm just trying to, because I know my coaches out there like, whatever, we're not tripping, but some are. And I want to make it so that we can kind of, so it's not, you know, SoCal, I would love to, but you know what it's going to cost. A hotel here that we would stay in, come on, hotel, whatever. I don't know. And then a retreat that I would want to do, I would want to take you guys to some of the local shops. And I've got to find a good center that has a couple of shops around them. The one where we do ours could be a good option, but you got to get on that so fast, which is the one at the nunnery. The abbey? The nunnery? Is it called a nunnery? What is it? Where do the nuns live? Oh, come on, girl. It's the retreat center where the nuns live. But that's not a very luxurious place. It is a bed, a tiny bed. And I know that we're doing mostly sewing, and I like it, but I don't know that that's where I would want to host one. I don't know. I'm thinking about hosting at Missouri, which I feel like people just need to go. And this might be something that brings people out. Missouri Star, that experience was amazing. They are set up for it to just go very, very easily. And I would like my first retreat to be easy and not complicated. Everything that I would do in LA, I'd have to probably bring in. I don't know. I gotta look into it a little bit more. Also, you guys say you guys want to go on a cruise. You guys would follow me into the ocean. You guys said, hey, look into cruises. So we'll figure something out, but I've got to make sure that it's really worth it, you know? Something that I would want to do myself. You guys know that I like to do things a little bit on an elevated level. Not that other people don't, but one of my favorite sayings and sentences that I use is I got to make it make sense. So we'll see. Yes, we would. Pam, y'all are rolling with your girl. I love it. I love it. I'm rolling with you guys too. And I want to give away a slot, like one slot. I'm just going to, give away so that somebody who might not be able to attend can. I'm not paying for flights, but I will cover everything else. I think that could be cool. I just want it to be good. I just want to be great. And I want to be generous. And I want to be the things. What are we doing? Yeah, our area doesn't have any retreats. And I know why. Thank you. The convent. Thank you. Whew, your girl struggle. Yeah, it was in Temecula. Thank you, Lindiana. Good morning, Lindiana. What was I going to tell you? Ooh. Let me tell you how a couple of days ago I was like, where's her comment on these shops on my videos? I was like, not you. Really looking forward to the comment section. I was so seriously waiting. I was so happy to see that comment this morning. You just don't know. It brought me some serious joy. Is that the bottom? So thank you for doing that. I really look forward to it. Like really, really, really look forward to it. If you guys didn't know, Lindiana posts a comment usually on my videos is very lengthy about what she enjoyed. And I enjoy it because, shoot, it's a lot of work doing all that. And so I'd like to know what people think about what. And sometimes I wonder if it's just me who feels a certain way about something. And now I know sometimes it's not. I love comments. Comments bring me so much joy. So if you're ever like, I don't want to comment, please do it. I like it. I look forward to them. Have fun with it. Life happened. Oh, if anybody understands life happening, Lord knows I do. But just in case you wondered, I was looking for it and I love them. And I was very happy to see it this morning. I was like, yes, there it is. I didn't know you don't sew curves. I'm about to get everybody sewing curves. They're not hard. They seem like they'd be hard. And they seem like they're frightening, but they're not. You just need to do 1, 2 extra steps and you've got them. Do not let curves deter you. And the bigger the curve, the easier it's just like sewing a straight seam. The smaller curves is where it gets tricky. But 1 extra step, not a big deal. Not a big deal at all. Pam, they scare you. They scare everybody. I'm going to make it so they don't scare you, though. Lindiana, I wanted to post this video so bad yesterday, but I couldn't get an angle where their faces weren't in it. Because yesterday my dad was outside. Let me tell you, we are definitely a DIY house, right? I grew up, and if somebody wanted to redo a shower, we were probably going to knock out some walls and do the things, okay? So that's the house that I grew up in. So people doing crazy things is not uncommon. Now, Daddy's 80, right? 81, 80, 81. His birthday's coming up, somewhere around in there, right? And you guys know he was in a motorcycle accident. He was in the ICU. We just weren't sure what was going to happen. Turned out nothing was going to happen. He's pretty much made a full recovery. So yesterday, my mom was like, have you seen what's going on? And I was like, no, what's happening? And his brother right now is out here, which I love. I'm not going to put his brother's business out there, but 2 years ago, we were concerned about him because he had a horrific accident happen where he lost his wife, and it was a mess. So like my life has been lifing for the past couple of years. But he's staying with us right now just because he can, and it's my uncle, and I love him. I have a bunch of uncles, but this uncle and me, I know I'm not supposed to say it. So uncle's here too. So that means we got 2 brothers together, which means the foolishness is at all time. Like, what are y'all doing? And they're both around the same age. Uncle's a little bit younger by a couple of years. I went outside. My father has his truck, his truck with a chain, and they're trying to pull out a stump, but not from like a tree, like a birds of paradise that is overgrown. And they had chainsaws, and it was ludicrous. It looked like, because what they're doing, I don't think, and I told them, I was like, y'all just want me to have somebody, I can have somebody. My dad's like, what? You know how much they charge? I'm like, yeah, I'll take care of it. He's like, no, we can do it ourselves. He had that chainsaw, and I'm like, how are you holding a chainsaw? You were just in the ICU. Your whole shoulder and back is supposed to be broken. What is happening? They're a mess. My father and his brother is still healing from his situation. And so I'm sure neither one of them should have been doing what they were doing, but I just think it's a miracle that both of them are here with us and able to do the foolishness. Because I'm like, this is not you guys. This is, so yes, that's them. Daddy's good. Let me see. Daddy, and I wanted to tape it. Like I missed the good shot because I was like, wow, look what he's doing. This is not smart, but whatever. I guess it's not bad. It's just daddy doing daddy. What's a BC breeding? I'm happy to do it. I'm so happy that people are liking the QuiltCon video. Curves. Back to curves. Curves are not, you don't do them, but I'm betting that you will. I'm betting that I will be able to make you want to do them and not be scared of them. Because there's so many cool quilts with curves. You guys saw those birds? You guys know y'all want to do them birds. You know you do. You know you do. I want to. It is an extra step, and I don't always want to sew curves. Like, let me not pretend, but I'm not scared of them, and I'm gonna do the bird pattern. Like, so I feel like we should just all do it together. I know you guys have been asking for it so long. That ain't it, but I'm gonna do it. So if you want to grab it and pick your colors, just know it's coming. How soon is it coming? I don't know. I know it's not coming until after the surgery. So, and it actually hasn't formally made the list. It's just in this list up here. So I don't know, but it's happening. It's absolutely happening. Hey, Lynette. Why am I not chain piecing them? Because the strip left over. So this is a pattern from the 3-yard quilt, and the leftover piece is about this big. And so if I'm off just a little bit, I might not have enough. And I was like, I don't know if I really want to chance it. Otherwise I would be. And that's the reason why I'm not. I'm just like, it'll be just my luck that I don't know how much. I've never done this pattern before. And sometimes you don't have any wiggle room. There are some times when it's like, nah, you need to do what they said. So I'm not sure that I can get it right up. I started to test it, but I don't want to chance it. And I'm one of those people who enjoys, I enjoy, sometimes I do this stuff the slow way just to do it. If you've ever watched me cut, sometimes I will power cut and I will fold the fabric so that I can get through it really quickly. But a lot of times I don't. I cut each strip individually for no reason. Like I have time that I don't have. I'm a weirdo like that. Sometimes I'm a weirdo like that. Thank you, Kathleen. You paid your taxes. I appreciate it. Y'all don't forget to pay your taxes at the tour. Those thumbs up, those comments, those likes, they're big for content creators. I need every last one of them so that we can push these videos out, so that we can do more of the things. More of the things. Thank you, Chris. That's a great way to, and I don't know what my recovery, again, I don't see the doctor until Tuesday, thank God, because I've been dying to know what my recovery really is going to look like, what's reasonable, what's not. So I think I've got March and April covered. So you'll still be getting some stuff from me, I think. It depends upon what all we can get done. Dawn, I struggle with quilt-alongs. I want to just do the quilt. I'm like, wait till next week to do something. And because I usually don't have multiple projects going at a time, I'm like itching. I'm like itching to finish it. So, like, there are some blocks of the month, kind of. The one by, what is the name of that company? So Kind of Wonderful. Gosh, So Kind of Wonderful. They had one that I wanted to get in so badly, but I just didn't have time to do a little bit at a time. Best press, Kathleen, when I want to be great and do something properly, like if I'm going to do some curves and stuff, I use magic spray. I don't fool with it. I mean, I have best press. Everybody should have some because it smells good. But this spray right here puts all sprays to shame. I'm very passionate about this spray. It does the job. It's not quiteTerial Magic, but it's close. It's like a close second. I ran into a lady who works for this company in the Oregon video. And this is, if you guys can get your hands on this, you've got something. I promise you it will change your pressing. It will change your pressing. So when I'm, behaving and when I'm doing what I'm supposed to do and getting that fabric nice and crispy and ready to go, I use that. Best press just for the smell, for the funsies. Just for funsies. And flatter, all that has been replaced with that spray for the most part. I mean, I have them. Like I said, I have them because, all the things, but no, that spray is different. Completely different. Where do you get it? I order mine off the Amazon. And I'm starting to see them in quilt stores now. But I get 3 at a time from Amazon. And when I'm cooking, like when I'm really cooking and I'm moving through quilts quickly, I can go through 3 bottles. Not fast, but I can go through them pretty good. See, I just have that little piece left, and this right here is all selvage. And I just don't want to mess that. I don't want to get in a situation. Do you guys want to come with me to Sewing Art Center, or do you want me to, you guys just want to see what happens after it happens? Or do you guys want to pick the fabric with me? I'm only pulling for 2 3-yard quilts, so it's not like it's going to be a really big pull. It'll be a little pull. A little one. But I could go live when I get there. And I can show you whatever they've got that's new. I don't know that they have anything new, but I could show you that should you want me to. I don't mind. Gotta go anyway. And we'll be leaving here at noon to go because that's when they open. I think that's when they open. Okay, we'll go. We can all go together. Lindiana, it's the one, it's called, oh, where's Chris with the puns? It was punny. It's something like Parrotly. It's Parrotly Party, a party Parrotly. I don't know. I don't know. It was in the, it's by, oh my goodness. And in the video, I didn't say the name of it because it wasn't easy for me to see. It wasn't hanging on it, which is good to know. If I ever have a booth, hang the pattern on the quilt so you know what the quilt pattern is. It's little stuff like that that you kind of learn as you go. But it's, something Parrotly. And I called the store and I got the name of it. And it's the woman's name, Laura, who designed it. Parrotly. Come on, Lindiana. This is where you just pull stuff out the blue sky. You be knowing all the things. All the pattern people. It's called something Parrotly. What's up, Teresa? Oh, Cannon is good too. Absolutely. Canning it up. I need to, tomorrow I'm going to cook. I'm not going to cook today. What is it? Apparently, I'm in the mood to make some lasagna. That's what Hubs wants, lasagna. What Hubs wants, he will get. What is it? What's the name of that darn pattern? Now I gotta know. Apparently. It's apparently party or something. Very interesting parrot quilts coming up in the images. Not what I'm looking for, but nice. Your boys want some lasagna? Sausage and gravy with biscuits. That sounds good too. Come on. I had the toughest time finding it too. A parrot party? Was it? Something about a party. We're going to find this. I'm not stopping until I do, so just hold on. There it is. Apparently. Oh my goodness. It's called Apparently It's a Party. By Love So Modern. It is such a pretty quilt. So pretty. So very pretty. I can't wait to pull the colors for this. I hope I do it right. If they have PayPal, we can check out right this second. Although there might be other stuff that I want. They do have PayPal. I tell you about that PayPal. Do they have anything else that I needed to get? That mushroom quilt was pattern was cute too. We're checking out right now. Well, first we're gonna look for mushrooms. They cultivated the nicest kits. What's up, Noemi? Apparently it's party. Yeah. You see it now. Oh my goodness. What's the one with the mushrooms? She has it's Love So Modern had one. I think it was her pattern too. There it is. It's called Shroom Garden. It's kind of cute. She just has some cute stuff. Oh, you can get the whole kit if you want for apparently. All right, let me look at this one more time. I probably won't get to that anytime soon. All right, we're checking out. We're doing it. We're buying this pattern right now. Doing it. Trying to do it. Shroom garden. Look at you. Always knowing the things. Okay. Which account is this? This is the... This is the business account because we're a business. All right, there we go. Worth every penny, let me tell you. Okay, new PayPal, whatever. That was weird. All right, perfect. We're doing it. It's happening. Now I want to pull fabrics for that while I'm at the store because they have the background fabric that I want to use. How quickly can I get to it? We can pull that too, really. We could pull that too. Okay, Chris. Well, what am I gonna do? I'm gonna take you guys with me today. And we'll do a little shop something or another. I also want to try a different tripod out, and that would be a great store to do it in. But did I just sell that on wrong? I feel like I did. I did not. These all need to be rotated. Aha, I'm glad I caught that. That would have been one of those times. Boy, I'm glad I caught that. I'd have been ripping away. I wonder... No, I guess 2 pulls is enough, huh? Because I know I want to do apparently. It's a party. And I know this store has the fabric that I want to use. For the background. And I kind of know what colors. I know one of the colors that I want to use. I know 2 of the colors that I want to use for that quilt for sure. All right. let's warm her up. And then we will press it open. And yes, I have my tiny little ironing board right there, which is so cute, but we're going to grab the bigger one. For this. Last night, did you guys watch So Becca? She was live last night with Tiffany and Ian. And I wanted to hang out on that live all night last night, but I had to work and do the things. But boy, were they having a good time. Quilty friends are just the best. What just happened here? Why is this not on? Aha. Pam, I have wool pressing mats and I use them, but if I'm being honest, I don't really see a huge difference. They were a thing and I love things, and some people are like, yeah, it works so well, and I'm like, all right, if it works for you, it's all right, it's all right. I have them. Oh, you know when I really use them? Let me tell you. When I'm embroidering and I need to get in that and I need to stick something down that's in the hoop, yeah, that's when a wool pressing mat really comes in clutch. Other than that, I'm like, eh. I used to use them on my sewing mat. Like I would put one down right now and just use it. But the truth of the matter is that heat can get down through there, and I like this cutting mat so much. I want it to last. And it's not as easy as just running to Joann's and picking up another Olfa. So, you know. Oh, good. It's not just me. Yeah, Becca was great. Like, I mean, I was loving. I popped in and I was trying to do stuff, but I just couldn't. But I hated that. I wanted to participate, I should say, more. Becca is great. She's great, great. Tiffany is great too with her sewing self. Tiffany and I are similar. I do not sew fast in front of people. Like I don't sew fast on the lives, and I don't sew fast at retreat. I can't get anything done at a retreat. But y'all know I crank out, like I'm cranking out quilts. I'm quick because y'all can see I'm cranking out projects left and right. I'm editing projects, da 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 da. I wonder who truly sews. I think she sews faster than me. I don't know. But I'm curious to know what people think is fast, like what her fast is. I want to see it in person. Because she is me and I am her. If they had left something on the long arm or she had a project sitting around, I'd have finished it too. I'd have been like, I can knock this bag out in a day. I can do it. She and I are so the same in that way. I was cracking up when they were talking about the long arm lady, like, oh, you need to slow down. Telling Tiffany to slow down. It's so funny to me. That was hilarious. Tiffany was testing the long arm, and Tiffany is serious about her long arm life. Like she's about that life. The lady was like, oh, you need to slow down. About this machine need to catch up is what the machine needed to do. Tiffany, slow down. I think not. I got a chance to see them for 2 seconds at QuiltCon. I got a chance to see Ian for 2 seconds. I finally met him though, but I didn't get like a lot of time with them. Like I wanted to, because I was too busy filming and talking to people, hanging out with everybody. But next QuiltCon, I'm gonna be ready. Ready. Anybody else go look at the apparently pattern? So cute. I wonder if they have the fabric requirements on the site that I just purchased from. Chris, it's called Magic Quilting and Crafting Spray. Come back and tell me if I'm wrong. I know I'm not wrong about it though. I know I'm not. That's an amazing spray. But it's called Magic Quilting and Crafting Spray. I'll grab the bottle again. Give me 1 second so you can remember what it looks like. I might be wrong about some stuff, but when it comes to notions and I'm not wrong about this. You have it in the gallon. I thought about buying it in the gallon too, especially since I don't use it in the original bottle. I take mine out and put it in a mister. And I still use a robust amount of spray, but I just prefer the droplets to come out a little bit misty. They have an aerosol one, but I feel like I don't know. But the gallon one would be good for me because again, I just take it out and put it in the mister. I've got 1 mister full of that and 1 mister full of water and no water in my irons. I stopped putting wire in my irons, and I know sometimes you want steam. I have a steamer for that. The steamer right over there for those steam when I have to steam something, but other than that, no ma'am. No water in my irons, and I'm for darn sure not putting any water in my Olisa. Not doing it. And I know it's built for that, but I also know it costs $200. And I know that irons have holes in them. Asking it not to leak is just mind-boggling to me. All the different types of water and hard water, and some people are use this kind of water, and no, I'm going to use that good tap water, and I'm going to put it in this mister, and I'm going to make it do what I need it to do. And I know that that's an unpopular opinion. I know it is, but nah, no more. No more water in the irons, unless the only one I would get that I would really put water in is the Laura Star. And I realize that's the most expensive of them all, but I also feel like nothing better go wrong with a $3,000 iron. So I'm going to trust it to do everything that it's supposed to do. And I realize that probably sounds crazy, but to get the full effect of having a Laura Star, I feel like you need to use the water tank. It just started pouring in. Oh, see, it's not pouring right this second, but when I looked up ago, it was definitely raining. You think it's coming this way, or is it going direction? I love when the weather is weathering and I don't need to go outside. I don't love that I've got to go today, but there's a project that in my mind I want to start tomorrow. And I want to be running another project simultaneously, which I don't often do. So we've got some stuff to pull. I wonder where I put all that Ruby Star fabric I bought. I bought a ton of Ruby Star fabric for a project that I did not use. A ton of speckled, and I need some speckled, but I don't see it. What brand is this cutting mat? This is a Riley Blake cutting mat, and I love it. It's white on one side, black on the other. And it's a collaboration with Christopher Thompson, the tattooed quilter. And this is I'm really loving this cutting mat. I love the half markings and the 1/4 inch markings. I like the size of it. This is a 36 by 24 mat. Yep, I really love this mat. I don't think I'll be going back. I like that it's not a slippery mat. Like there's some mats that have that slip to them. This one will grab your fabric. Oh, Pam, there are so many quilts that I've taken to Disneyland. There's a couple more that I should be doing. There's 2 more for sure that should happen before the end of this year. Maybe 3. It's just my quilts in the wild. My wild just happens to be Disneyland. I'm glad. So glad. I can't wait till those videos catch on. They're not catching on just yet, but I'm hoping that one day they will. My quilting hasn't caught on just yet. And when my quilters find me, this channel will be cooking, but they haven't found me yet. I haven't done anything interesting enough yet, I guess. But I can't wait till they find me. I can't wait till this channel is recognized for the quilting on it. I mean, yeah, I go to shows and stuff, and that's amazing. That's a part of this channel. It will always be a big part of this channel. But I need my quilting tutorials to pop off too. So that way we get even more opportunities to be great. And I was complaining yesterday to my manager who does not let me. She does not let me throw pity parties. She does not. But I was trying to throw one hardcore yesterday, and she was like, the channel is doing fine. It's doing well. And I can see the growth in it. It's just not an overnight sensation. And it's hard not to see what your neighbors are doing. Because I love quilting, so my neighbors are doing awesome stuff. But I've just got to run my own race. Run my own race. Hard to do, though, if I'm being honest. I struggle with that. I struggle. And I need to hurry up and do this this giveaway. I need to figure out what I know that I'm giving away one of those machines right there. One of those machines. Not those, you'll get your own brand new machine, but that type of machine. Because they're so pretty. I can't wait to see what color whoever wins the machine picks. So there are 5 colors to choose from. Oh, thanks, Pam. Aw. Well, I'm happy to hear it. I'm happy to do it. I wanted to go to Disneyland this weekend, but I don't want it. I'm trying to catch a day that's not rainy. I was there and it started raining and I went home. I wasn't in the mood for a rainy day at Disneyland. Oh, opening up seams is such a pain in the patootie. Not my favorite method, but sometimes it's just necessary. I can't wait to see what red I choose for this other 3-yard quilt. Now that I know, I have to figure out if I'm going to. Oh, yeah, that one's for that. And then we'll do 2 for the new book. I bought some fabric from Walmart yesterday. If you guys follow me on Instagram, it was in my Instagram stories. The escapade was in the stories. And that was interesting. Ooh, at the end of April. Oh, you guys are gonna have such a good time. Love Disneyland. I think the second one that you guys chose for me, so this was number 1. I think the second one was this one right here. So many decisions. So the fabric that I purchased from Walmart. So I figured out, I've always wanted to look at the section of fabric at Walmart to see if it was like a hidden gem. It's not a hidden gem per se, but like Joann's, their novelty fabrics are really pretty cool. That was where they excelled. Their other fabrics, but their novelties, yeah, you might be able to sneak up on something. And the cool thing is they have 1-yard cuts. So I was able to grab a couple of packs of 1-yard cuts, and their 1 yards are they're 7.57, so I was able to do it for about 25 bucks. I'll be able to do a 3-yard quilt. And usually my 3-yard quilts are not that because I'm using, capes and tulas or whatnot. So that's nice. All right, it is almost time for us to go. Oh, I want to chain stitch these, but I just don't trust it. I guess I don't have any more of this fabric in case something goes left. I've got to finish this quilt today and quit playing. What kind of cutting did I do? That is not even a pull apart kind of cut job. Is it time to put a new blade in, you think? This purple grunge is absolutely beautiful. I mean, grunge isn't bad ever, but there are just some. Okay. All right, let's get to it. Let's throw a couple of these over here. Let's see what happens if we just chain stitch it. What's the worst that can happen? Come on there. You know who else's content I'm really enjoying is the cat and the bird, or the cat bird. Is it cat bird? I hate that I can't remember that. I think she covered the entire show going section by section. And hers is so clear, and it's a different experience. It's a much calmer experience. Mine is a lot of hooping and giggling and playing and like feeling like you're there. Hers gives more of a formal, check out this quilt. This is what the actual readings say in each section. And because I was experiencing QuiltCon fast with you guys, I didn't get everything. And so I am loving her breakdown. She hasn't gotten to the section that I really want her to get to just yet, but I can't wait to see her coverage of the minimalist design. That covered, the way that she's covering it, I wish. She and her husband have just got such a polished channel. I love that. I just found out about her. They stopped me at QuiltCon and they're like, we watch your channel. I'm like, y'all watch my channel? Why? But they do. And now I watch theirs. So if you want a calmer, formal, if you just want to see, you know, her take on these quilts, pop on over to, is a cat bird, a bird in a bird in the hand, a cat bird, cat in the hand, cat. Just put in bird and a cat, and I think you'll catch her. Her name is Kathy. She's kind of awesome. Beautiful, beautiful, polished videos and amazing coverage of the QuiltCon sections. Kathy Martin, there you go. Kathy Martin. You ought to see how cool they were. They were just amazing. And yes, having a partner in crime who does the editing and all that, yeah, they're going to win. They're going to win for sure. They're winning now. They are absolutely winning. I would love to be able to do that. I am much more interesting in front of a camera than I am behind it. I promise you that. One day. But for now, you guys are just going to have to take my wacky walkthroughs. That's what I should call them, wacky walkthroughs. Whoops, see, that's why we don't. The cat bird quilts, thank you, Teresa. The cat bird quilts, amazing, beautiful. I think today she covered piecing, and I want to go check it out. I just can't wait till she gets to minimalist and the maximalist. I can't wait till she does it. The way that she's covering it is amazing. I didn't know they did this. And what really amazes me, I saw her, so I know when she was doing this, and the fact that she can get a quiet, well, maybe he's editing it in post, because she can get a moment with the quilts that's uninterrupted. People aren't walking through. She's like standing there. She's doing her analysis, and I'm like, how do you clear the people? Because I saw when she did it. It wasn't like the place was closed down for her. She's doing it in all the hubbub. They're a heck of a team. Nothing but love. Nah, Teresa, I think he can edit the sound in post so you're not hearing the craziness. But I saw them when they were doing it. It was prime time. We were recording at the same time. No, we weren't. No, we weren't. I take that back. They were recording. It wasn't the same time because I stopped to go talk to them. So I was running through doing a really quick walkthrough for myself. And I saw them doing it, and it was, you know, it was live and in action. But I think they also carry around very formal looking equipment. They look like they are about that life. And so I imagine people probably give them a moment to get what they need and don't interrupt them because they look very official. I love that people have options of how they want to consume it. If you want to feel like you're there and you want to hear all the wackiness that's happening while I'm going, you can check it out with me. Or you can get a nice, quiet. I think that the fact that they got that sound like that is really just amazing to me. Oh, they do the same thing at thrift stores? Oh my. Have you guys ever seen her husband? Does he ever get on camera? Thread is melting right into this fabric. I cannot see me sewing at all. I'm like, am I sewing? It sounds like I am. I hope I am. Chris, you said you need the extra. With that extra for your quilts, you have so many more options of how to approach it. I love zhuzhing a 3-yard quilt. There's just nothing better than doing a little something to it. I try to stick within the 3 yards because that's their whole thing. But honestly, they're fun patterns that I could really get loose with if I just went and grabbed whatever. However, that's what she said when she was explaining the channel to me. She's like, I do thrift and shirts and stuff. And I was like, okay, cool. Again, I should have asked them how they got a hold to me because it sounds like what they do and what I do is so terribly different. But they were so kind and so excited to see me. I was excited to see them too. I'm excited to see everybody, but they were just so nice. and so familiar with my crazy. So I was excited to see what they do. And then I was like, I wonder how they came across me and why. I think they were the first people to recognize me at QuiltCon and say something to me. I think they caught me on that escalator. I think we're going to get these all sewn before we leave. I did not bring my gimbal, and I don't want to go home to get it, but I do have a monopod here that I wanted to test. So maybe we'll just test it. What time is it? 11:40. We're going to get these all sewn down before we leave. We are not leaving until they are all sewn. Teresa, I hadn't seen them, like, I don't think they've ever popped up on mine. I just wasn't familiar, but now that I have started consuming, YouTube is suggesting them to me because they've got some really good QuiltCon content, I'm telling you, which is right up my alley. I was also watching her talk about a shirt quilt or something. I don't know. She was on in the background. She was keeping me company the other day. And she and her friend had done a quilt together. And yes, she does the shirts. Shirts are her thing. Repurposing shirts. All right. Last one. Oh, Teresa, this guard right here, I'm not sewing without that. I can't make that. I don't know. People can sew, and there's a quiltress that talks about me and all of us who use them, and I'm like, I can't make it make sense not to. Why would I not? Who am I trying to show off for? Who am I showing off for? That guard is the reason why my stuff is 100, well, 98% accurate. If it says a quilt block is supposed to measure 12 inches, I can make it measure 12 inches. And the only reason why is because of that scant. It's the scant foot and the heck. is because of that this sewing machine, this foot and that guard. If I'm sewing on Brave or Merida, my Singer, I'm not going to be accurate. I can still be clean, but it won't be accurate. It's going to be an actual 1/4 inch. And I hate that because most people who are just starting are not going to pay to get a straight stitch machine or a machine that has this type of foot. But anytime I see a thin foot like this, I know the deal. Like, I know that they can get a true scant with it. A regular 1/4 inch foot just won't do. Yeah, she talked about me so bad. I was cracking up. Like, no, I'm not gonna not do it. There's no way. I'm using it at all times. That was not the trash can. I don't remember. I know that, I don't know. Gotta look. But I think I have another video showcasing it because I think it's so important. I want everybody to know about it. Chris, I love the 3-yard quilts too. Aw, thank you, Rochelle. What am I doing? Another 3-yard quilt. We're doing this block right here. And boy, is it a cutie patootie. I am so excited to put that together and showcase their original design and my design next to it. So you guys can see how I zhuzhed it. And y'all can tell me if you like what I did. We're about to go shopping though in about 10 minutes. We are leaving to go shopping. I am not enjoying trimming these. Fabric and notion shopping. Fabric. I need to grab some fabric for 2 3-yard quilts. And maybe, apparently, it's a party. People name their patterns so cute. They name them so cute. I'm feeling a little dehydrated. And now all of my books are falling. I need to place a large order with the fabric patch. I need to call them right now. I understand completely. And I think it's just every time I grab a new quilt, I end up grabbing new fabric. It depends on the ideas. It depends on the idea. Fabric Cafe sent me their new book, their newest book. So I love that they did that. And I love that they gave it to me so that I can debut it when they debut, so that we can all kind of ride the algorithm together. Hopefully. That's the plan anyway. So I need to get on that project. And because I'm zhuzhing it, I've got instead of just doing a regular 3-yard quilt, I want to give it a little something. So I'm going to buy fresh fabric for that. Then the other night, somebody said they didn't like using red fabric. And I was like, red fabric? And then I couldn't remember a quilt where I used red fabric. So now I'm going specifically to buy a red fabric that goes with some of my leftover fabric, which makes me feel great. And then we'll be able to knock out 3 3-yard quilts. And I bought this fabric yesterday. Where's that fabric? Did I bring it here? Of course not. Of course I didn't bring the fabric up to the room where the fabric things happen. Maybe I left it in the embroidery and shipping department. Yep, because it's not up here. I was going to show y'all. Let's not forget to bring this. Well, believe it or not, there's a strong Tula there is a strong Tula shelf over there, a stash. I have a Tula stash, and I have a black and white stash, and I have no intention of really biting into either one of those with anything particular. Nothing has jumped out at me. Now, the rest of this fabric could all go. All of it. But that black and white stash and then the Tula stash is down there. Yeah. And I'm not really into having a stash. It doesn't make me feel good. So I want to use this stuff up because I probably bought it for a project and then something twinkles and then it's like, project what? What project? Oh, I know what else I'm looking for. So it's 2 quilts, a bag. I want some Anna Maria Horner fabric so bad I can taste it, but there are no stores around me that really carry it. That carry the newest. That's not true. I think M&L has some Anna Maria Horner, some newer Anna Maria Horner, but like not the whole thing. What's up, Audrey? I want to bite into some of this fabric, and I think I might be able to do it. I think I got some ideas. Because scrappy fabrics, scrappy quilts are so popular. And I think they're popular because, one, you can do it. Fabric is expensive. It's so expensive. And so people want to use up their own stuff. And I think that's why scrappy quilts are so popular. So I need to get in and do one. But I never have scraps because I give away all my scraps. They all get donated. So if I bite into some of this stuff, maybe. And I'm kind of also getting to the point in the channel where people are sending me fabrics, which I don't love. I tell people don't do that. But there are a couple of companies that I did want to send me fabrics. So I need to use those fabrics. And I say don't because I'm particular about the fabrics that I pick. And if I don't like it, I'm not going to use it. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? So, yeah. I don't want to just be wasting people's resources. Okay, we're going to cut this last one. Yeah, this is super busy. Do they have an Anna Maria Horner? I know they've got the Tula. Ventura is also a true hop, skip, and a jump. Like, I got to really want it to get out there. Not that I don't do it a lot, but I just want to do a bee bag, but I want to do it in Anna Maria Horner fabric because it feels appropriate. It feels so right to do a bee bag in Anna Maria Horner. But you know what? Oh, you know what? I got a better idea. Ah, it's not enough fabric. Make it enough fabric. Might have an idea. I'm going to start the bee bag. If I finish this quilt today, I'm going to start the bee bag tomorrow. And one of those 3-yard quilts tomorrow too. 2 quilts in a day? Yes, because one can be going while the other one is being made. Chris, I'm pulling for I've decided that this was the second one in this book, and I want to try to do at least 2 patterns from all the books that I get, but they're hard to keep up with because Fabric Cafe is pushing, and then I do other stuff that I want to do too. So I think High Rise was the second one that you guys wanted me to do. And so that one's going to be the red and the green and whatever other color we choose, depending upon the fabrics. And then I have fabrics that I'm pulling for one that I can't, a 3-yard quilt that I can't quite show you just yet because it'll be out in a week or 2. You guys have seen some of their patterns. They have leaked their own stuff, not leaked it, but debuted their stuff little by little for people to get excited about it. But I don't want to be the one to be like, here's all the patterns. Like, that's just a good way to get, it's a good way for me never to get anything again. But I'm going to pull for that. I'm going to take you guys with me, which is just I'm going to zhuzh that one. So the 3 yards will be a little bit more. It'll be a little different than just the typical 3. And then I wanted to get some fabric for the bee bag. And so we'll do that too. Oh, I just had a better, I got it. Yeah, that'll work. Yep. It will all be fine. Oh, I'm excited about the bee bag. I cannot wait to do it. They do. And Super Busy can actually ship to me really quickly. I struggle with shipping though, guys, because I want stuff right now. I want to see it. I want to touch it. I want to play with it. I hate shopping online, which is why I don't hate shopping online, but I do not enjoy shopping online for fabric. It is not the same. You cannot tell. You cannot see it. You can't get that feeling from it. You know, there's like a feeling that goes with buying fabric for me. I feel my way around it. I touch it. I have a real, you know, I interact with it differently in person. What? Oh, you guys are super celebrating. Congratulations, daughter, NYU. Go you. Love that. And shout out to husbands who drive so he can, you know, you can hang out with me. I love that. The bee bag, Michelle, the bee bag. It's right here. Where's the bee bag? This is the bee bag innards. Where's the bee bag outers? Where's the bee bag? Bee bag, bee bag. Oh, here it is. It's by Orange Dot Quilts. This bag is killer. It's so cute. So cute. I showed it at, what's up, Rebecca? I showed it at one of the shows. Where was I when I debuted the bee bag? Road to California. Road to California is where you first saw it. And then you got a chance to see it again at wherever I just was, QuiltCon. And that's what it looks like. But it's so cute. It's so cute. And I think it's going to be easy to put together once I understand how to sew a dart that is like a French seam. Have no idea. She explained it, but I suck with reading and then doing, which is why I do these videos, so that people who suck also can, see me put it together. So I'm going to work it through the best way I know how. So you guys stay tuned. I mean, I'm getting ready to turn this off. We're going to drive to the store, and then I'll go live at the store and we'll pick out the fabrics. So I think we're going to do bee bag fabric. We're going to do apparently, maybe, and then 2-3 art quilts. It probably won't be long, but it'll be a quick little pop in, and we can look at the store and see what they have that's new. All right, guys, I will see you in a few moments, okay? What am I hitting over here? What am I hitting? What is happening?